Hi there, it's Manisha here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a dawn graveyard mini. These are all the products I'll be using. I'll list everything for you down in the description box below. So I've got 3 plates I'm going to be using. One's from Born Pretty Store and the other 2 are from Hēhē. Been rummaging through all my Halloween plates ladies lately, so trying to get some of these Halloween designs done that I've got ideas for roaming around in my mind, and I really want to get them done before, obviously before the end of October. So I'm going to be making a gradient with these 4 colours, and I have already done a coat of the pink colour on my nails and that's fully dried. I've popped some liquid latex around my nails too, just for easy cleanup. And I've popped the 4 polishes onto the latex sponge, but just overlapping each colour so you get a bit more of a smoother blend. And the sponge itself was sort of run under the tap and then the water was squeezed out, so it's a damp sponge. This just gives a smoother gradient and it doesn't absorb as much of the polish. So I've done 2 coats on all the nails, and that's as opaque as I'd like it. And I'm going to be moving on to making some little clouds. So I've just used the Sally Hansen white on. It's not a stamping polish, it's just a regular polish because I didn't want the clouds to stand out too much. I just sort of wanted them in the background. So I'm going to stamp that on all of the nails. Did forget to mention that after the gradient I did actually take the latex off, clean around the nails, and then reapply latex for the second part here, because it just makes for easier cleanup later on. That's the way I sort of do it, but you can leave all of the cleaning up for later on if you want to, but for me this is just easier. So I'm going to be doing multiple layers of these images on all of my nails. I wanted to make a sort of spooky graveyard theme, and yeah, I just thought it'd be quite nice to use a couple of different greys and a black and a white for this design. So this just gives the illusion of depth to the mani. And one of the greys I'm using here is actually a homemade grey polish. So it used to be, I think it was one of my black Born Pretty Store polishes, and it just about ran out, so I mixed some white in with what was left, and it's works a treat anyway. It just gives me a different shade of grey. And yeah, you should try that out with your own polishes too if you've got certain colours that you like, but you want to sort of make it lighter or darker. You can either add black or white to it, and it just sort of changes the shading of it, and it's something new. So there you go. So this spooky house image, I'm just going to stamp it in white, and then over the top of that I'm going to go in black. And then I'm going to add some ghosts to, well, I'm just going to add one ghost, should I say, and I'm just going to add that to my ring finger. He's a sort of spooky ghost, and I thought he'd be quite cool there. I thought I'd do ghosts and bats for this mini. Didn't stamp on very well, but I wasn't too worried because I was going to be going over it with grey, just with the double stamping like I have done with most of the other nails. And then I thought I'd just add something to the bottom of it, and then this fence image caught my eye, so I thought I'd do that in black, and that kind of makes it look like the ghost is coming out from behind the fence. So once I finish doing all of my nails, I'm just going to clean up with some acetone and my cleanup brush. I have obviously removed all the liquid latex. It wasn't too much to clean, but there was just a sort of a little bit of the stamping part overhanging the nails there. And I'm going to be sealing all of it in with a good layer of Seche Vite. Once that's had a chance to fully dry, it just takes a couple of minutes, I'm going to go ahead and do a coat of Mavala top coat. Sorry, a Mavala matte top coat, because I felt like this design itself was screaming out for a matte finish. So this is what all the nails look like here, and I've got some pictures coming up. I'm also on Instagram, so you'll see more pictures of this on there as well. You can pause at any time with these pictures coming up if you want to have a bit of a closer look of it all. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this design. It's a little bit of a spin-off of one that I did, I think it was a couple of years ago, where I used Halloween colours and these same 3 plates, but I thought I'd do a nice pastel one. And for me it feels like it's kind of the morning of the graveyard, like the sort of the mist hanging around and things like that. So if you've got any comments and questions, just leave them for me down below, and it is free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got more Halloween designs on my Instagram as well. If you want to have a look at those, there's a direct link for you down below. Thanks for stopping by, ladies. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are. Bye for now.